Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode today. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe and follow me on the comments. But for ado, on with the video. We are heading back to High Hrothgard and talking to Agmir about, a shout. It's been a bit since we last. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. Look at the energy waving off the blade. Also, active effects. We do have Dragon Slayer Blessing. Oh, look at that. 5 days. Perfect. It's good for 5 days. Agmir.
High above, voice within.
I need to learn a shout.
Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bound. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades just...
Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals.
So you won't help me?
Not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einar reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So can you teach me this shout?
I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us.
Oh.
We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words of
But
power.
not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
What was so bad about Dragonrend?
Who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives are consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you, in order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
If the shout was lost, how can I defeat
The master of
Alduin?
our order can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is
He
Paarrthanax?
is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarrthanax can answer.
Why haven't I met
He lives in
Paarrthanax?
seclusion from the very people. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the
Only
mountain?
those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to paarrthanax.
Ooh, cozy fire.
The path to paarrthanax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Okay.
Look. Core. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to paarrthanax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit. Use clear skies to open the way to paarrthanax.
Skeleton of a dragon. Throat of the world. Long ways up. Whoa. Throat of the world. Amazing. Paarrthanax.
Greetings, Underneek. I am Paarrthanax.
You're the dragon.
What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
You're the master of the Greybeards?
See me as master, Ruth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Wren shout.
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it.
Sun, fire, breath.
You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrosul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of
Dovahkiin.
speaking with one of my own kind. Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Timvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Yes. The Greybeards don't want me to come up here at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
All in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this, Thum?
I like this world, and I don't want it to end.
As good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end,
True.
so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born?
Next world will have to take care of itself.
A fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world?
I never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
On top of this very mountain.
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either.
Oh boy.
If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Oh boy. Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Ah. I see. How does this any of this help me?
Current time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Ah, I see. We have hit the end of today's episode. So if you like this episode, please like and subscribe and follow me on comments. But further ado, this is the end of today's episode.